I've moved into my new tiny single room at the little Yangon hostel, and it's now late in the afternoon, in fact, but the sun is still up, and I thought I would head out for a walk around the streets before it got dark. And luckily, a very famous landmark in Yangon is just a couple of blocks away, and that is a 2,600-year-old pagoda, which I'm told you pronounce the name Sule Pagoda, or Sule Pagoda. The pagoda is famous for a number of reasons. The most obvious reason is that it's quite beautiful. It's covered in gold. And of course, it's great age, over 2,500 years old. It's also said to house a holy relic. A hair of Buddha is enshrined there. Walking down the street here in Yangon is really quite difficult when you're trying to take video, because I want to capture everything. I don't want to just find one or two interesting things and shoot video of it. Everything I see seems amazing. Just this tree and that building across the way. And then I just spotted this young guy way up there sitting on the air conditioner trying to fix it. There's just amazing sights wherever you look. This is an interesting little stall along the street. They're getting ready for the water festival, and this enterprising businessman is selling waterproof cases for your smartphone. Got to keep that phone safe and dry. More waterproof cell phone cases for sale. Young girl selling them, making some money for the water festival. I thought ahead, and I remembered that I had one of my own in storage in Kuala Lumpur, and I dug it out just for this occasion. So hopefully my cell phone survives the water festival to come. The pagoda is also well known because it marks the center of the city. It's the center of Yangon, and I can see it ahead of me now, but I'm going to wait until I get closer to turn the camera around, because I'm walking straight into the sun, and I don't think the exposure will work very well from this angle. I'm going to walk around to the other side. Mahabandula Park Road. And I think it's referring to this park right over there, which is quite a well-known park. Man, it's 4 o'clock in the afternoon, but the sun shows no sign of letting up. It is beating down. It is hot out here today, especially after the air-conditioned comfort of my room. A huge stage being constructed over there for the festival. And this building sits right across from the main park, back behind me here. There's a lot going on for this festival. First view of the Sule Pagoda. You can see how it sits at the middle of all these large roads coming in from all sides, and has a circular road going around it. It's the true center of Yangon. I don't know what the rules are about going inside, whether there's an entrance fee or is anybody allowed to go inside. I guess I'll find out as I approach one of the entrances. The pagoda is about 145 feet high. I think that's like 48 meters or something like that. There's an amazing pedestrian bridge leading from here over to the pagoda, and you kind of need that, especially this time of day. Fair amount of traffic. A popular spot for birds, apparently, or pigeons anyway. They're all having a hard time staying balanced as a group. They have to work at it. It's a nice view of the pagoda from the pedestrian bridge. I'm inside the Sule Pagoda now. The bridge that I came across came right into the upper level, which I wasn't expecting. And it was quite easy to come in through the entrance. They have a fee for tourists like me. It was 4,000 kyats, which is about $2.50. I haven't got the exchange quite figured out yet. But here's the main pagoda structure behind me there. Yeah, I've had a number of young students come up to talk to me, and they're quite eager to practice their English and tell me the history of the pagoda. They seem to have a very good vocabulary, and the grammar for English seems good, but the pronunciation, I find it very hard to follow what they're saying. So unfortunately, I do end up kind of nodding a lot and just saying yes, even though I don't really know what they're saying. Let's go for a walk around. And with this fountain, apparently you get good luck by pouring water over the Buddha. But it seems like you have to know the day of the week that you were born in order for it to work. And this man, he's demonstrating how it's done. As that fellow explained to me, you have to know the day that you were born on, and you can see the different altars have days on them. This is the Monday altar, and without looking it up on the internet, I have no idea what day of the week I was born on. I would guess Wednesday for some reason, but I don't know why I would even guess that. And when you pay your 4,000 kyats, they give you your sticker to show that you've paid. But this one keeps falling off my shirt because I'm too sweaty, apparently. It won't stick to me. This is where I came into the Sule Pagoda across the Maga Bridge, right there. I think there are 4 bridges in total, one on each of the sides, and that makes sense since it's an octagonal structure. I'm not sure what to say as commentary for this place, except that I find it extraordinarily beautiful. I guess I really like symmetry, and anything that is octagonal and has that kind of symmetry everywhere you look really appeals to me. It's very ornate, but it's not over the top ornate. It's just about right. It's so beautiful. And on top of that, something that struck me is that there's so much water here with the various altars where you can pour water over the Buddha to get good fortune. They have like water fountains there and just water all over the place. It just feels like a very natural, kind of a beautiful place. And I really don't have to say much more than that. I just have to turn the camera around and show you what is right in front of me, going maybe from right to left. And you'll see the beauty of this place. I'm back in my tiny room, standing on the bed again because there's no room to stand on the floor. And I'm back from the Sule Pagoda. And that was a really nice experience. I really wasn't expecting much out of going there, but that pagoda was remarkably beautiful and remarkably serene. Had a quiet and peaceful air about it that I was not expecting at all. Totally welcoming and nice. Yeah, everything about it was just great. One family in particular invited me to take a selfie with them, and then they took a selfie of me with them using the GoPro. I happened to have it in my hands at the time, and it was on like the super wide setting. So it's quite an incredible shot of just these tiny little people and this vast expanse of pagoda behind us. It's very interesting. And when I left, I went for a walk all the way around the outside of the pagoda, and I had the GoPro on time warp to record the entire walk. And while I was doing that, I came across a woman also holding a GoPro. And we did a kind of a, hey, GoPro, you know, I know what you have. And I ran into her later on, and it turns out she was from Malaysia. And she was here on a 4-day holiday, and she had just bought her GoPro as well, and was just learning how to use it, and I was able to give her a couple of tips. So that was a nice way to end the day. On my way back to the hostel, I stopped for another chicken biryani from that same place where I ate yesterday. And all around me, everybody was getting ready for the water festival, stocking up on squirt guns, filling water tanks, installing pumps and pipes, and buying all those little protective bags for their valuables. So they're gearing up for the water festival. And I think that is the end of my day here. I'm going to shut down, lie down, relax, and rest for a bit, and see what small adventures, await me tomorrow in Yangon. And I'll see you in that video.